According to the World Health Organization, tens of millions of abortions take place worldwide every year, nearly half of them under conditions the WHO deems unsafe. Giving us some legal insight on where things stand locally, we're joined tonight by noted attorney Ramona Farquharson-Seymour. Ms. Seymour, welcome to the Bahamas tonight.
Thank you for having me.
And we're glad to have you. Let's get into it. How prevalent would you say is abortion here in the Bahamas? We hear the WHO stats. We're not near those numbers, but of course those numbers are globally. What's been your experience in terms of abortion numbers here, or the incidences of abortion?
I believe it's quite prevalent and common here in our society. Based on my 21 years experience at the bar, clients and maneuvering through the courts, I can certainly believe abortions take place on a daily basis. Perhaps, I don't want to say as many as hundreds, but certainly within the tens, abortions are taking place.
I think it's fair to say that the reasons vary for abortion, but based on your experience, who's been the youngest, in terms of the youngest person who has had abortion?
A few years ago, I heard of a case where a young girl about the age of 10 would have had an abortion. Yes. That's the youngest that I've heard of.
Now, I know these abortions take place in clinics. Well, that's what we...
Yes.
Do you think, though, that apart from parents, in the case of minors, let's say in the case of the 10-year-old you spoke about, do you think that apart from the parents, doctors should also be held accountable for what goes on in that room to a minor having an abortion?
Certainly they should, and there's an onus in the law, in the Sexual Offences Act, to report. So once someone of that age, the doctors would know that that child is not in a position to give consent to sexual intercourse, and so they ought to report the matter to the authorities.
That was noted attorney Ramona Farquharson, who's giving us some excellent insight on the laws governing abortion in our country. And Ms. Farquharson-Seymour, we thank you so much for the information, and we hope you join us again on the Bahamas tonight.
Thank you
so much.